What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We've got a great video for you guys today. We're going to talk about how much you actually make as an Uber Black driver. Before we jump into this video, we wanted to give a quick shout out to Play Octopus. Play Octopus is the best platform out there for drivers, hands down. They send you a tablet in the mail, and by the way, you can get yours for free by using our link in the description below. Once you get that tablet, it also comes with a mount. You can set it up on your headrest so that it's facing the customer, and they can play games on that and also check local weather, local community events, and even some info about you as the driver. It is a really sweet option, and the best part is you get paid if they're using the app, the tablet, and the customer can even win cash prizes for using it as well. I think the best part about it is that it's such an engaging feature that rather than asking how their day is going or some lame question to start the ride off, you now have a reason to draw attention to the tablet and explain to them the functions that they can get that entertainment with during the ride. It's really awesome. On average, Play Octopus drivers see an increase in tips as well as ratings just from having the tablet in the car. Like I said, you can get yours for free by using the link in the description below. Let's dive in. So Uber Black is an interesting option. Basically, it's, the premise of it is it just needs to be a nicer luxury car with an all black exterior, all black interior. It can't have any dents, dings, or any cosmetic damage. The driver has to have commercial insurance for it, and the vehicle has to be registered as a commercial vehicle as well. So the idea behind Uber Black is that you have this really upscale, ride choice. If you're looking for a fancy night out or a big business meeting, they even have functions where you can, control the weather to some degree. Most cars will do that now anyways from the back seat, but they can do it all from the app. And Uber Black drivers are expected to be more like chauffeurs and get out and open doors and just be very, very, really just professional grade chauffeurs. So it's an interesting option, but what's also interesting is it really worth it, In general, you have to have a luxury vehicle, so you're going to be paying for a nicer Audi or Lexus to even be able to do it. And then a lot of times to get the all blacked out exterior and interior options are even more. And let's be honest, those cars are rarely that good on gas. They're not exactly bad on gas if you get like a basic sedan edition. But in most cases, you're looking at 20 to 25 miles per gallon. Those vehicles rarely push in the 30s. So it kind of begs to wonder, especially with gas prices today, is Uber Black even worth it? But let's break down the numbers a little bit more. So the base wage is about 3 times as high compared to UberX drivers. If you're in LA, San Francisco, major city, UberX, I believe, unless this has changed recently, is about 80 cents per mile. I think that did actually go down even more. I'm pretty sure they cut that even more. 80 cents per mile or 28 cents per minute. The minimum fare is $6.50. Uber Black drivers are about $2.90 per mile and 71 cents per minute. The minimum fare is $15.75. So you can see where you can make quite a bit on just one ride. Uber Black, it's also, it's definitely expected that you tip on that, on every ride. So drivers I've talked to have said they always see tips, and they're generally pretty high tips, 20-buck tips, 30-buck tips. I think with tipping in general in Uber, it very much depends on the customer entirely, because I think the easiest way you get tips is if you're having a really good conversation with someone and they think, oh, this is a really great guy. I'll get tipped on rides where it's silent the whole time. That's usually like $3. Whenever I get a bigger tip, it's usually because I really connected with the person and talked to them. So I think the same's going to go with Uber Black, where you're probably not going to get a really, really massive tip unless you're really engaging with them. But you're probably still going to get $5 to $10 on every single ride. So the main thing in drivers that I've talked to is it comes down to volume. There's really just not enough volume of Uber Black rides. And what's interesting is Uber actually caps the amount of drivers that can do Uber Black in a specific area. So even if you meet all the requirements, there's a pretty good chance that you don't even get approved to do it, because you can imagine this is a hot commodity. Now, one benefit is that you can do both, but again, if you've got a car that's not that efficient on gas, you're going to want to max out your schedule with those good rides more than anything. And this is the issue that I've seen more often than not in Uber Black drivers I've talked to, is they can't fill the schedule all day. So when you really think about it, like, let's say you're giving 5 of those rides a day and your base fare's $15 and the per mile is $3, and let's just say they're 10-mile rides on average, you know, that's some good money if you're getting 5 a day. But now you got to factor in your cost of gas. In a vehicle like that, I mean, I feel like when I was a full-time driver, and this was back when gas was cheaper, I would spend like $100 every 3 days, pushing heavy hours. Might have even been less than that. So you imagine if they're pushing hours to do 5 rides, I mean, that can take some time, especially if they are longer rides. You know, you're probably filling up every other day. So you can see how very quickly it's not as lucrative of an option as you would think. Now, gas prices definitely affect that heavily. A lot of these vehicles are also taking the premium gas. I didn't even think about that. So all in all, I think Uber Black for me is, again, still just the same as Uber, at least how I view it now. All you really want to be doing is doing it on the weekends. It's not going to be worth it for weekday driving. You're not making a full-time income off of it. And honestly, when you're looking at pretty much all the same bonuses and all the same, you know, programs that Uber offers for Black, you're only advantageous if you're booking rides constantly, and from everyone I've talked to, that's not the case. So anyways, that's what I got for you guys. If you have done some Uber Black, let us know your experience in the comments below. I'm definitely curious if people feel like it really is worth it anymore, because to me, I haven't talked to many who seem to think it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out Play Octopus, linked in the description below. Get your free tablet just for using our link. Stay safe out there more than anything, guys, and stay tuned for more updates.